Hi everybody. Welcome back to the ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into the captivating drama unfolding in Port Charles as we preview the explosive events set for Monday, June 30th. From simmering tensions in personal relationships to looming scandals that could shatter reputations, this episode promises a whirlwind of emotions and unexpected twists. Let's unpack each storyline with fresh details, creative insights, and intricate layers that add depth to the already gripping narrative of our beloved soap opera. Portia and Curtis, a marriage on shaky ground. The fragile balance of Portia Robinson and Curtis Ashford's marriage faces yet another test as Portia approaches Curtis with a heartfelt plea to address the cracks in their relationship. Her concerns, largely fueled by her lingering unease about Jordan Ashford's presence in Curtis's life, weigh heavily on her mind. She envisions a candid conversation under the soft glow of their living room, hoping to mend the emotional distance that has grown between them. However, Curtis, burdened by other urgent responsibilities, gently rebuffs her, his furrowed brow revealing his internal struggle. He insists that their personal woes must take a backseat to more immediate crises, perhaps tied to his business dealings or a secret he's yet to disclose. The air between them crackles with unspoken words, leaving Portia to wonder if their bond can withstand this latest storm. Will Curtis eventually open up, or is this delay a sign of deeper issues that could unravel their union? Jordan's turmoil, caught between past and present. Meanwhile, Jordan Ashford finds herself grappling with a storm of emotions as she confides in Anna Devane about a recent explosive encounter with Portia. The incident at the Metro Court pool, where Portia's jealousy erupted into a public spectacle with a drink flung in Jordan's face, replays in her mind like a broken record. As she recounts the humiliation and the sting of cold liquid on her skin, Jordan's voice trembles with a mix of anger and confusion. Her complex history with Curtis haunts her every interaction, feels like walking on a tightrope, balancing old feelings with the need to maintain civility. She questions Anna about whether stepping away from Curtis entirely might be the only way to protect her heart. Anna, ever the pillar of strength, offers a listening ear and sage advice, but the decision weighs heavily on Jordan. Could this confrontation be the catalyst for her to finally redefine her boundaries, or will her unresolved emotions draw her back into Curtis's orbit? Brooklyn and Natalia, the scandal brewing at Deception. Over at Deception, Brooklyn Quartermain's world is rocked by alarming news that threatens to spiral into a full-blown scandal. In a tense exchange with Natalia Ramirez, set against the backdrop of sleek office corridors, Brooklyn's eyes widen with dread as she processes the gravity of the situation. "Do you honestly believe we can dodge a disaster of this magnitude?" she asks, her voice laced with desperation as seen in Friday's preview clip. This crisis likely ties into murky financial dealings involving Sonny Corinthos, whose shadowy influence could drag the company into disrepute. The potential fallout looms: large lost partnerships, tarnished reputations, and even legal repercussions. Brooklyn, ever the strategist, brainstorms with Natalia on damage control measures, from crafting a PR spin to rallying loyal allies within the company. Yet, the fear of irreparable harm to Deception gnaws at her. Will their efforts be enough to shield the brand from ruin, or is this the beginning of a downfall for the Quartermain legacy in the business world? Sonny vs. Ada Turner, a dangerous confrontation. Sonny Corinthos, never one to back down from a challenge, finds himself in a heated standoff with Ada Justin Turner. The air in the dimly lit room crackles with tension as Turner levels cryptic, menacing remarks at Sonny, hinting at undisclosed evidence or a looming legal trap. Sonny, with his signature cool demeanor, leans back in his chair, a smirk playing on his lips as he casually inquires if he should summon his lawyer. Beneath his nonchalance lies a calculating mind, assessing every word and gesture for hidden threats. Turner, determined to unravel Sonny's empire, probes for weaknesses, each question a chess move in a high-stakes game. This confrontation could be a prelude to a larger battle, perhaps an arrest warrant or a betrayal from within Sonny's inner circle. As the stakes escalate, Sonny's unflinching resolve will be tested. Can he outmaneuver Turner's legal machinations, or is this the moment his past catches up with him? Carly and Jason, protecting family at all costs. At the heart of Port Charles, Carly Spencer's maternal instincts surge as she voices her deep-seated fears to Jason Morgan about the sinister threat posed by Jen Sidwell. With Daisy's christening ceremony approaching, a joyous occasion meant to unite loved ones, Carly's mind races with worst-case scenarios. She pictures the serene church setting disrupted by danger, her children caught in the crossfire of a vendetta she can't fully grasp. Jason, her steadfast protector, stands by her side under the shade of an ancient oak tree, his gaze steady and reassuring. He vows with quiet intensity that no harm will come to their family, promising to neutralize any threat before it materializes. Their conversation takes a tender turn as they reminisce about simpler times, recalling the innocence of Michael Corinthus's infancy, April changes, sleepless nights, and shared laughter. These memories fortify their bond, reminding them what they're fighting for. Will Jason's vigilance be enough to safeguard the christening, or does Sidwell hold an ace up his sleeve? Michael and Jocelyn, finding light amidst darkness. Michael Corinthos, still reeling from personal turmoil involving Willow Tate, struggles to keep his spirits up as Daisy's special day nears. His somber mood casts a shadow over what should be a celebration, his thoughts tangled in regrets and what-ifs. Enter Jocelyn Jacks, his sister and confidant, who refuses to let him drown in despair. In a quiet moment on the Quartermain estate's sprawling lawn, she grips his hand, her voice firm yet compassionate, urging him to set aside his pain for Daisy's sake. "Don't let Willow's shadow dim this beautiful moment," she insists, her words cutting through his gloom like a ray of sunlight. Inspired by her resolve, Michael takes a deep breath, deciding to focus on the joy of family rather than the ache in his heart. This sibling bond, a lifeline in turbulent times, might just be the anchor he needs. Can Michael truly embrace the day's happiness, or will his unresolved issues resurface at the worst moment? Sasha and Cody, and settling mysteries at the Quartermain mansion. Something peculiar is afoot at the Quartermain mansion, and Sasha Gilmore Corbin is the first to notice. In a candid chat with Cody Bell near the mansion's ornate staircase, she confesses her unease about strange occurrences that defy explanation. At first, she dismissed the milk misplaced in the cabinet as a quirk of exhaustion, classic mommy brain, but the oddities escalate when she finds Daisy's crib inexplicably rearranged and the baby dressed in a onesie of a different hue than the one she remembers. Each discovery chips away at Sasha's calm, planting seeds of doubt and fear. Is someone playing a cruel psychological game, gaslighting her for reasons unknown? Cody, protective and intrigued, pledges to help her uncover the truth behind these eerie incidents. As they comb through the mansion's shadowy corners for clues, the mystery deepens. Who could be orchestrating this unsettling charade, and what do they hope to gain by tormenting Sasha? Anna's interrogation and Brooklyn's discovery. Anna Devane braces herself for a grueling session of questioning, likely at the hands of the relentless Ada Turner. The sterile interrogation room feels like a battlefield as every word is scrutinized, every pause analyzed for hidden meaning. Anna's composure is tested as she navigates a minefield of pointed inquiries, possibly linked to her recent alliances or past decisions. Her sharp mind races to stay ahead, but the pressure is palpable. Concurrently, Brooklyn Quartermain and Harrison Chase stumble upon a revelation that could alter the course of their current predicaments. Whether it's a hidden document, an overheard conversation, or a misplaced object, this discovery promises to ignite fresh drama. The ripple effects could touch multiple lives in Port Charles, weaving new threads into an already intricate tapestry of intrigue. What secrets will they unearth? And how will these findings reshape their paths? Sunny's shocking curveball. What lies ahead? As the week draws to a close, Sunny Corinthos faces a bombshell that could upend everything. Friday's episode teases a curveball so unexpected that even the inflappable mob boss might falter. Speculation runs rampant. Could this be a sudden arrest stemming from Turner's dogged pursuit, or perhaps another assassination attempt orchestrated by a shadow rival? Maybe it's a betrayal from someone he trusted implicitly, striking at the core of his empire. The streets of Port Charles buzz with whispers of impending chaos, and Sunny's every move is watched. Whatever form this shock takes, it's clear that the fallout will reverberate through the town, testing alliances and igniting conflicts. Will Sunny weather this storm with his trademark resilience, or is this the crack that begins to dismantle his carefully constructed world? Next, we will explore the intricate and emotionally charged storyline surrounding Sasha Gilmore Corbin and Michael Corinthos as they navigate the complexities of parenthood, identity, and family ties in Port Charles. This episode unravels the deep conflict over their daughter Daisy, with Sasha's firm stance on independent parenting clashing against Michael's yearning to be a hands-on father. Let's dive into this drama with fresh perspectives, inventive details, and expanded narratives that enrich the core themes of the original story. Sasha's resolve, a mother's protective instincts. Sasha Gilmore Corbin stands resolute in her decision to raise her daughter Daisy on her own terms, despite acknowledging Michael Corinthos as a devoted and loving father figure. In the quiet moments of her day, as she cradles Daisy in the nursery adorned with pastel blues and soft whites, Sasha's heart swells with admiration for how tenderly Michael gazes at their little girl during his visits. Yet, this admiration hasn't softened her determination. She has made it abundantly clear that Michael holds no legal custody over Daisy, a choice cemented by the absence of his name on the birth certificate. This isn't a mere oversight but a deliberate barrier Sasha has erected, driven by a fierce maternal instinct to shield Daisy from potential turmoil. Her resolve is like a fortress, built brick by brick with every fear she harbors about the future. But as she tucks Daisy into her crib each night, does a flicker of doubt cross her mind about whether shutting Michael out entirely is the right path for her daughter's happiness? Michael's heartache, yearning for fatherhood. On the other side of this emotional divide, Michael Corinthos wrestles with a deep-seated longing to fully embrace his role as Daisy's father. Every time he stops by the Quartermain mansion, his eyes light up at the sight of Daisy's tiny hands reaching for his finger, a silent plea for connection. He's already proven himself a doting dad to Wiley and Amelia, balancing discipline with boundless affection, yet Sasha's boundaries keep him at arm's length from Daisy. In the stillness of his office, surrounded by family photos, Michael questions the fairness of being relegated to a peripheral role in his daughter's life. His respect for Sasha's wishes is evident in the way he bites back his frustrations, but the ache in his chest grows with every missed milestone. He dreams of bedtime stories and scraped knees, of being the dad Daisy runs to for comfort. Is it right for Sasha to dictate the terms of his fatherhood, or should Michael's desires hold equal weight in shaping their child's future? The family ties, a dangerous legacy. Sasha's reservations about Michael's role in Daisy's life are not without foundation, rooted in the tumultuous legacies of the Quartermain and Corinthos families. The Quartermains, with their cutthroat business tactics and endless power struggles, are a clan where loyalty often takes a backseat to ambition, hardly the nurturing environment Sasha envisions for her daughter. Worse still, the Corinthos name carries the heavy burden of mob affiliations, a dark undercurrent of violence and vendettas that could endanger Daisy simply by association. Sasha shudders at the thought of late-night phone calls signaling danger or mysterious figures lurking near the playground. Her decision to distance Daisy from Michael's world feels like a shield against these threats, a desperate bid to carve out a safe haven. Yet, as she gazes out the window of the Quartermain mansion where she resides, the irony isn't lost on her, living among the very family she fears while once leaning on Jason Morgan, Sonny's trusted enforcer, as a fox father to Daisy. Can she truly keep Daisy untouched by these influences, or is her protective cocoon an illusion destined to shatter? Public knowledge and inevitable risks. Despite Sasha's efforts to insulate Daisy from the Corinthos and Quartermain spheres, the public's awareness of Daisy's paternity undermines her strategy. Whispers ripple through Port Charles like wildfire, from the bustling Metro Court to the quiet corners of Kelly's Diner, as townsfolk speculate on the newest addition to two of the town's most infamous families. Sasha's intent to keep Daisy's lineage under wraps crumbles in the face of this reality. Enemies of Sonny or the Quartermains won't be fooled by the absence of a last name on a birth certificate. Whether Daisy is formally tied to Michael or not, her blood ties are an open secret, painting a target on her innocent back. As Sasha pushes a stroller through the park, her eyes dart nervously to every passerby, wondering if they pose a threat. If danger is inevitable regardless of legal ties, does her stance against Michael's involvement still hold water, or is it time to reconsider the benefits of his protective presence in Daisy's life? A narrative puzzle, questioning the logic. At times, the storyline crafted by General Hospital's writers feels like a puzzle with missing pieces, leaving fans and characters alike grappling with Sasha's reasoning. Her insistence on solo parenting, while emotionally charged, occasionally appears inconsistent against the backdrop of her own entanglements with the very families she fears. Living under the Quartermain roof, With its gilded cages and hidden agendas, and having once relied on Jason Morgan's fabricated paternity ruse, Sasha's choices seem to contradict her stated goals. In online forums and coffee shop debates, viewers voice their confusion. We deny Michael a full role when Daisy's connection to danger is already cemented by proximity and public knowledge. It's as if the script hesitates between portraying Sasha as a fiercely independent mother or a conflicted soul trapped by circumstances. As the narrative unfolds, one wonders if the writers will weave in a revelation, perhaps a hidden trauma or a secret delve that clarifies Sasha's unwavering stance. Until then, her decisions remain a point of contention and curiosity. Michael's proven devotion, a father ready to step up. Michael's track record as a father speaks volumes, a testament to his readiness to embrace Daisy with open arms. With Wiley and Amelia, he has mastered the art of parenthood, from cheering at soccer games to soothing midnight tears, his patience and warmth earning him quiet admiration across Port Charles. Sasha herself has witnessed this firsthand, often commenting on the gentle way Michael tucks his children in or crafts silly voices for story time. Her bond with Michael, built on shared history and mutual respect, only deepens her recognition of his paternal prowess. Yet, she holds firm, insisting that Daisy will know Michael as her father in name, if not in daily presence. This half-measure feels like a compromise that satisfies no one, least of all Daisy, who misses out on the full spectrum of a father's love. As Michael lingers at the nursery door during visits, his longing palpable, one can't help but question if Sasha's caution is denying her daughter a foundational relationship that could shape her future for the better. A shared future, the best path forward. The heart of this storyline begs a poignant question: wouldn't allowing Michael fully into Daisy's life benefit everyone involved? Picture family picnics in the park, Michael teaching Daisy to ride a bike while Sasha watches with a proud smile, a united front that offers stability and love in equal measure. Michael's involvement wouldn't just enrich Daisy's world with a father's guidance, it could ease Sasha's burden as a single parent, providing emotional and practical support. Moreover, Michael's protective instincts, honed by years of navigating Corinthos family dangers, could serve as a bulwark against the very threat Sasha fears. Their shared history hints at a potential for harmony: late-night conversations over coffee, mutual decisions about Daisy's first school. If trust and communication pave the way, couldn't this trio forge a family unit stronger than the sum of its parts? The possibility lingers in the air, a hopeful vision waiting to be realized if only barriers can be dismantled. Michael's breaking point, demanding a voice. As the weeks unfold, the tension between Sasha's control and Michael's restraint simmers, hinting at a breaking point on the horizon. Michael, ever the gentleman, has honored Sasha's wishes thus far, but the weight of missed moments, first smiles, first words chips away at his patience. Imagine a stormy evening where, after yet another brief visit cut short, Michael stands in the rain outside the Quartermain mansion, fists clenched, deciding he can no longer accept a sidelined role. He helped bring Daisy into this world. Shouldn't his voice matter in how her story unfolds? Fans speculate on whether he'll broach a legal challenge for custody or appeal to Sasha's heart in a raw, emotional confrontation. Either path promises fireworks, reshaping their dynamic in ways neither can predict. Will Michael's push for more involvement fracture their fragile truce, or will it be the catalyst that forces them to find common ground? Romantic reunion and family unity, a glimmer of hope. Amidst the conflict, General Hospital spoilers tease the tantalizing possibility of a romantic reunion between Sasha and Michael, a spark that could ignite a united family front. Their shared glances, laden with unspoken history, hint at embers of affection waiting to be fanned into flame. Picture a quiet moment during a family gathering, Daisy giggling between them, as their hands brush while reaching for a toy, a fleeting touch that reignites old feelings. If love rekindles, it could dissolve the walls Sasha has built, paving the way for co-parenting rooted in partnership rather than opposition. A family united under one roof, facing Port Charles's challenges as a team, offers a dream worth rooting for. While the road to reconciliation is fraught with past hurts and present fears, the potential for healing looms large. Could this be the turning point where Daisy gains not just a father, but a family whole in heart and spirit? Daisy's curveballs, unforeseen twists ahead. ABC General Hospital spoilers whisper of unexpected developments in Daisy's storyline, curveballs that could upend the current deadlock between Sasha and Michael. Perhaps a health scare for Daisy prompts Sasha to lean on Michael for support, revealing the strength and shared vulnerability. Or maybe a new threat tied to the current those name forces them into an uneasy alliance, protecting their daughter from external dangers. The writers might even introduce a third party, a well-meaning relative or a meddling foe who complicates the custody debate further. Whatever form these twists take, they promise to keep viewers on the edge of their seats, eager to see how Daisy's future unfolds. As Port Charles braces for these revelations, one thing is certain: the journey of this little girl and her parents will be anything but predictable. Next, we will delve into the exciting buzz surrounding the arrival of a legendary soap opera star, Erika Slezak, to the cast of ABC General Hospital this fall. Alongside this casting news, we explore the intriguing developments in Willow Tate's storyline, hinting at a profound mental health struggle that could reshape her life in Port Charles. Prepare for a deep dive into these captivating narratives, enriched with creative embellishments, fresh details, and expanded perspectives that breathe new life into the original ideas. Erika Slezak's arrival, mystery role in Port Charles. The soap opera community is abuzz with anticipation as Erika Slezak, a veteran of daytime drama, prepares to grace the screen of ABC General Hospital this fall. Speculation runs rampant about the character she will embody in the bustling world of Port Charles. Some fans envision her as a fresh face, a newcomer with secrets that could unravel the town's delicate balance. Others whisper of a recast for the beloved Monica Quartermain, originally portrayed by the late Leslie Charleson, as a way to honor her iconic legacy. There's even chatter of Slezak playing a long-lost cousin of Monica's, tying into a heartfelt tribute storyline for Charleson. However, the most thrilling theory suggests Slezak might reprise her iconic role as Victoria Vicky Lord Buchanan from One Life to Live. Imagine the dramatic potential of Vicky stepping into the hospital corridors, her poised demeanor masking a wealth of past experiences. Whichever path the writers choose, Slezak's edition promises seismic shifts in Port Charles's narrative landscape. Who do you think she'll play, and how will her presence stir the pot? Willow Tate's troubling signs, a mind in turmoil. In a parallel storyline, Willow Tate finds herself at the center of a deeply unsettling mystery. As subtle but alarming clues suggest, she may be grappling with dissociative identity disorder (DID), also known as multiple personality disorder. Observers in Port Charles note her erratic behaviorments where she seems detached, her eyes clouded with confusion as if someone else peers through them. There are whispers that she might be linked to shadowy actions surrounding Sasha Corbin's newborn, Daisy, though Willow herself appears unaware of any wrongdoing. Sleep eludes her, as she confesses to restless nights spent pacing the quiet rooms of her home, a classic symptom of DID. Her moods swing unpredictably, one minute tender and warm, the next sharp and distant, as if a stranger inhabits her skin. Friends like Jocelyn Jacks notice these shifts during casual coffee meetups, their concern growing with each uncharacteristic outburst. Willow's struggle, hidden beneath her gentle exterior, hints at a fractured psyche crying for help. Will her loved ones piece together these signs before it's too late? Vicky Buchanan's potential return, a beacon of experience. If Erika Slezak indeed reprises her role as Vicky Lord Buchanan, her arrival in Port Charles could be a lifeline for Willow Tate. Longtime soap enthusiasts will recall Vicky's harrowing, decades-long battle with DID. On One Life to Live, marked by the emergence of her alter ego, Nikki Smith, in the show's early years. Over the series' 43-year span, Vicky wrestled with multiple alternate personalities, each a fragment of her trauma and resilience. Her journey, fraught with pain and perseverance, makes her uniquely qualified to guide Willow through the labyrinth of this disorder. Picture Vicky entering General Hospital with a quiet strength, her silver hair framing a face etched with empathy, ready to sit with Willow in a serene consultation room. Her voice, calm yet firm, could offer insights no textbook could match, drawing from personal scars to illuminate Willow's path. If Vicky steps into this role, her expertise might be the key to unlocking Willow's healing. Can her lived experience bridge the gap between Willow's fractured selves? Vicky as a patient advocate, a new chapter in her legacy. Beyond her personal history, Vicky Buchanan's character could bring a fresh dimension to General Hospital as a dedicated patient advocate for those with DID. Once a formidable journalist and owner of the Banner in Longview, Vicky's career might have evolved into a passionate mission after retiring from the media world. Now, envision her as a key figure at a specialized treatment center in Longview, devoted to supporting individuals with multiple personality disorder. Her office, lined with books on mental health and personal mementos of her own struggles, serves as a sanctuary for those seeking help. She might also play a pivotal role in funding this facility, channeling her resources into a cause that has defined much of her life. When news of Willow's condition reaches her, perhaps through a mutual connection in the soap opera universe, Vicky could make the journey to Port Charles with a singular purpose: to offer her knowledge and escort Willow to a place of healing. How will her advocacy reshape Willow's journey, and what new allies might Vicky bring to the table? A journey to Longview, treatment and transformation. Should Vicky confirm Willow's diagnosis after a series of compassionate yet thorough evaluations in Port Charles, her next step might be to recommend intensive treatment at her Longview Center. In a poignant scene set in Nina Reeves' elegantly cluttered living room, Vicky could sit with Willow's mother and close confidence. Her tone measured as she explains the necessity of admitting Willow to this specialized facility. Nina, torn between fear for her daughter and trust in Vicky's expertise, might clutch a family photo, tears brimming as she nods in reluctant agreement. The journey to Longview becomes a symbolic passage, with Vicky guiding Willow through each step, from packing a small suitcase filled with comforting items to offering reassuring words during the quiet car ride. At the treatment center, nestled in a serene valley outside Longview, Willow could begin confronting her alters under Vicky's watchful care, learning techniques to manage her condition. This relocation isn't just physical, it's a leap toward reconciliation with her fragmented self. Will Longview be the backdrop for Willow's rebirth, or will unforeseen challenges arise in this new setting? Willow's path to recovery: hope amidst complexity. The road to managing DID is seldom linear, and Willow Tate's potential treatment under Vicky Buchanan's guidance promises a narrative rich with emotional depth. Vicky, having navigated her own alters through years of therapy and personal growth, could introduce Willow to tailored strategies to track lost time, grounding exercises to anchor herself during dissociative episodes, and group sessions with others who share her diagnosis. These sessions might take place in a sunlit room at the Longview Center, where Willow, initially hesitant, slowly opens up about the fear of losing herself. Vicky's presence, a steady hand on her shoulder, reassures her that integration or coexistence with her alters is possible. Meanwhile, back in Port Charles, Nina and Michael Corinthos might grapple with the void Willow's absence creates, sending letters filled with encouragement and planning visits to bolster her spirits. The question looms: can Willow find a way to harmonize her fractured identities, emerging stronger, or will the weight of her condition present obstacles even Vicky's expertise can't surmount? Fan theories and speculations: Slezak's impact. As news of Erica Slezak's casting spreads, General Hospital fans flood social media with theories about her role and its impact on Willow's arc. Late-night discussions in online fan groups buzz with excitement over the prospect of Vicky Buchanan crossing over from One Life to Live, her storied past a treasure trove of narrative potential. Some speculate that Vicky's arrival could unearth hidden connections between Longview and Port Charles, perhaps a buried family tie or a past scandal linking her to the Quartermaines. Others ponder if her mentorship of Willow might draw other One Life to Live characters into the fold, expanding the crossover universe. At local viewing parties and diners across the country, debates rage over whether Willow's treatment will succeed, with some rooting for a triumphant recovery and others fearing a tragic relapse. Slezak's pedigree as a 6-time Daytime Emmy winner fuels hope that her character, whether Vicky or someone new, will inject fresh drama into the show. What do you envision for Slezak's role, and how do you see it intertwining with Willow's story? The legacy of Vicky Buchanan, a soap opera icon. If Erica Slezak indeed brings Vicky Buchanan to General Hospital, it would mark a historic moment, blending the legacies of two iconic ABC soaps. Vicky's character, defined by resilience in the face of DID, became a cultural touchstone during One Life to Live's run, offering viewers a window into mental health struggles long before they were widely discussed. Her alter egos, from the rebellious Nikki Smith to others born of trauma, showcased Slezak's unparalleled range, earning her a devoted following. Bringing Vicky to Port Charles wouldn't just aid Willow, it would honor a character whose story educated and inspired generations. Imagine Vicky walking through the hospital, old fans recognizing her signature elegance, while new viewers learn of her past through heartfelt flashbacks shared with Willow. This crossover could serve as a bridge between past and present, reminding us of soap opera's power to tackle complex human issues. How might Vicky's legacy influence the next chapter of General Hospital's storytelling? Welcome back to another riveting update from the ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. We've explored the thrilling casting of Erica Slezak, speculated on her transformative role, and journeyed with Willow Tate through the shadows of DID toward a potential haven in Longview. From Vicky Buchanan's storied past to the hope of Willow's recovery, these storylines promise emotional depth and unexpected turns. Stay tuned for more spoilers, insights, and predictions as we follow the evolving drama in Port Charles. What are your thoughts on Erica Slezak's arrival and Willow's struggle? Drop your ideas in the comments below.